Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Art of Love Tarot by Denise Jarvie. I have a feeling I'm saying that wrong. Artwork by Tony Carmine Salerno. There is a website on here on the back, blueangelonline.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. Supportive Oracle cards. This one's an interesting deck. I haven't used it much, but it's starting to grow on me. Oracle of Shadows and Light. Lucy Cavendish is the creator. Artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Website is on the bottom, I think, here. It's right there. There we go. SimonandSchuster.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check it out there. My brain is apparently not going to spit out the words, but there you go. What do we got for Cancer? Cancer. Ooh. I like these cards. They're very uplifting. I don't think they sugarcoat. That's a good one to have upside down. I didn't realize any of these cards were upside down. But we like the one that's upside down, just to be fair. That's the Devil card. They call it something else in this deck, but that's what it is. Okay. You're starting off. Somebody else is very vocal. I don't think it's you. In fact, let me just... Somebody else is very vocal. Page of Fire, the Hermit card, half in, half out. Page of Fire, half in, half out too, actually. And then I get these two cards, which are the Knight of... It's the Knight of Cups, and it's the Ace of Swords. So it's the Knight of Air. This is the Knight of Air. Or Ace of Air. Hello, brain. Let's work together. It's fun. No, somebody else is very vocal. But they only give you like half the information. Dare I say, half-truths. It's almost like it reminds me of a kid. Did you eat at Grandma's? Yep. And then they just kind of run out the door. Meanwhile, what you don't know is they just had cookies and cake at Grandma's. Like, they didn't really have something of substance they should have. It's kind of like that. That's kind of how that feels to me. And I feel like I've been trying to work with this. In fact, I feel like the way it's been going, I keep looking back and I'm double-checking on things that have already passed. And I keep thinking about what has gone by that shouldn't have gone by. It's kind of like I asked a question, they gave a quick answer and ran, and I just accepted it. And the answer was a half-truth. Again, like the kid saying, you know, did you eat at Grandma's? Yep. And boom, there they go out the door. And they did, but they had cookies and cake, which is not what they should have had for dinner. But it was fine, and they might have had it at the appropriate time, but... Just saying, Grandma gave you some treats and not like, you know, a ham sandwich or anything. And I feel like I keep looking back at that, and I'm like, I don't feel like I like it, but I'm trying to kind of like, because I feel like I'm very conflicted, like what I'm going to do about this. Because I'm like, is there a better way to do this? Because I don't want to play interrogator every time I ask this person a question. So I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. The thing is, I'm trying to let go of the ghosts of the past. I see this. Because things have upset you about this person. You got the Three of Swords here. No. I keep getting like I'm upset with them, though. But the Three of Hearts is like a happiness card. I keep getting like, I want to be happy with them, but there's things from the past that are bothering me. Things are okay right now, but the fact that they do this half-truth thing, and I'm like... I don't know, I feel like it's bothering me. I feel very conflicted with this. This is the card that makes me feel this way. It's the Five of Wands, which is conflict. I'm like, I don't know if this is really working out. I don't know if this is really a good thing. I want to be happy. Other people are getting along. I don't want to be the one who, like, starts something. I don't want to be that one, because everybody else is happy, so I don't want to be the one. But I can't seem to forget, like, what they've said and what's gone down before. And it's hard. Because I'm like, I need this to go right. I don't want to just believe just to believe. Right now the energy's good. Everybody's getting along. This center thing, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here because there's a lot of communications currently going on. And I feel like I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. I'm not really moving forward. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Does this say Aloha Healing? Amara and Menahun? Aloha Healing. This is a good, to me this is very like emotional, very like, I'm trying to let go of some things. I'm trying to let go of the past. I'm trying not to hold on to these feelings. I'm trying to just sort them out and let them go. But I'm also kind of like, I feel like what's there is there, and I feel like I know this person does that. So it's like, it seems, why is it weighing on you? Okay, so why is it weighing on you so much? Because I feel like we've talked about this so much. 7 of Cups, half in, half out, because they're half, and they're not moving forward, the Hermit. You know something isn't right. I think that's the thing. Your gut is telling you something isn't right now, and you're not asking the questions because you don't want to be the troublemaker. I think that's why I keep circling around, and I'm like, I'm supposed to kind of say that, but I was like, I kept feeling that energy, like I don't want to be the troublemaker, I don't want to start something, I don't want people upset, but you know something's wrong here. You know how this person is. It may not be a constant thing, that's the thing. It may just be once in a great while, like once every 2-3 months, they just pull a whopper. And you're like, it kind of feels like it's due, but maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. I don't want to be the one who starts trouble. You're right. Something isn't right here. This person, that same person from the past who said half-truths, they're doing it again, and they're creating something. Now, what's about to happen is what I'm getting is the truth is going to come in very quickly, and somebody's going to say what they need to say. When they say what they need to say, I feel like there might be... even though it's the devil upside down, I keep getting swift and severe consequences. Really? No, I do, because I feel like that it's coming back. It's coming back. I feel like this is easier to deal with if we just deal with it when you're feeling that nudge. They're saying if you open the door and start the questions, it doesn't have to get to this part, because I feel like there's swift and severe consequences, but it's like that. It's almost like, you know, if you're renting a house with this person and they're in charge of the electricity bill. They're saying they're paying it late, and sometimes they're paying it late. We're going to say they're paying it late. They paid it late 3 times. When the swift and severe consequences come in, it's like the landlord found out. After the 3rd time, it got switched back over to the landlord's name. Maybe that's how that goes, just to make sure it doesn't get turned off. And now that it got switched back to the landlord's name, the landlord's upset, and the landlord's like, you got 2 months to get out. You have to leave. I'm not putting up with it anymore. I'm not playing this game anymore. Maybe every time it got behind, the landlord knew, and that person was kind of hiding it and hiding it and hiding it. But now the swift and severe consequence is that now you have to move. Things aren't going right, and the person who has control over this is saying, you need to get out. I'm not dealing with this person anymore. I don't care what the excuse is. If you're connected with them, you have to go too. That seems like where this is going. That's like the release of the release of the devil is kind of like the situation is just going to disappear due to these half-truths. And when these half-truths come forward, somebody's going to be like, okay, we're done. I'm sick of this. I'm not doing it anymore. Because I feel like whoever this person is with the secrets is going to drag you down with them. I do. I feel like... So, like, in this scenario, it's like the moving. Like, if you're living in the same house, and they're like, the landlord's like, nope, too many times, we're done. Everybody has to leave. Find someone else. I'm going to renovate the place and get new tenants. You all have to go. You all have to go. The question is, does it have to get there? Because I see the outcome here. Two of fire, quick decisions, and judgment in your favor. Make a quick decision now, and you don't have to look back at it and go like, I kind of knew something wasn't right and I should have said something. Because you're going to look back with this saying, I should have said something. I didn't say something. I just held my tongue. I didn't do anything about it. I knew something didn't feel right. My gut was telling me this was off, and I just kind of didn't want to be the one, so I didn't say anything. As somebody who used to do that a lot in my 20s, The sooner you realize to not do that, just start honoring your feelings. It may be kind of brutal in the beginning, but in the long term, it's a lot easier. I'm just saying. I'd rather have somebody have an upset moment with me that day than 3 months later have to deal with a long-term situation that takes me 7 or 8 months to rectify, if you follow me on that. You deal with it now, it's a little bit more uncomfortable, true, but it's shorter. It's like you can have it taken care of within a day. You wait until like a few months pass, or maybe in a few years in some cases, it comes up anyway, and then it takes you months to sort out. It's so much easier just to deal with it now. And I feel like they're saying honor your gut instinct, honor your true feelings. You know something isn't right, start the conversations, do yourself the favor. It will make a quick change. This person might be a little difficult and a little harsh, but judgment will go in your favor. If you go the other way, I just feel like it's a lot more painful. I feel like it might even kind of go into another cycle if you do it the long way. So if you do it the short way, you might end the cycle. There's a good chance you'll end the cycle. Done. If you let it drag out, it's a lot more painful, but it might go into another cycle, which is not very fun and not very pleasant. So keep that in mind. Another cycle of like torment. Like it's not, I don't think it's going to be a good thing if it goes into another cycle, just to be fair. But it's up to you. Totally up to you. No judgment, of course. Alright, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.